Put him in there. Gently. We'll deal with him tomorrow.
Delson wasn't wrong. Now, how to find Stanford. An implant. They must have taken that from a corpse. This implant could be useful. I've never seen a machine like that. It's a perfect fit. Let's see how it works. There, I've got an implant, but it's blinking. There's something flashing under their skin, and that's not very discreet. That's not very discreet.
Clearance implant required.
That doesn't work on corpses. I can fix that. They don't know everything about us yet. A closet. Disappointing. They don't appear to use this area. How strange.
Higher clearance required.
Restricted access. Interesting.
Hey! Who are you? You shouldn't be on this floor. Identify yourself immediately, or I'm calling security.
It's entirely normal for me to be here. You have nothing to worry about.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little stressed out. Usually the men in suits stay downstairs. But you seem different. In a good way. Not like those Vatican guys, but I shouldn't say anything.
Is there a problem with them?
Let's just say I thought we had tough standards, but the Society of St. Leopold has proven me wrong. Before they came here and changed everything, it was actually pretty simple.
What do you mean?
Now there are tons more clearance levels. They're really proud of that downstairs. But the truth is, there are tons of errors all the time, and everyone has to update their implants constantly.
Is that why mine doesn't work on the closet?
Is that the first time it's happened to you? Unbelievable!
What do I need to do?
Just like everyone else, we're following procedure.
My question isn't about the protocol, but what you can do to help a colleague in need.
Yeah, I get it. I've got a bunch of green implants in the safe in my office. The code is 423. You can take one, but you have to remember to bring it back.
Can you remind me how it works?
Go to any implant machine. It's really easy. There are instructions if you need them.
Thank you.
Of course.
A scalpel. Their equipment is in perfect condition. No red implants. They're reserved for the Society of St. Leopold. Here are the green implants.
I've got work to do. There's no more room in the morgue.
This is what happens to mortals who step out of line. Easy does it. I already have one. A blue implant, like mine. Let's see what that opens for me. The destruction of the Long Island Bridge didn't discourage everyone. They don't appear to use this area. Good. Let's see where this takes me. This base is bigger than I thought. It's not going to be that easy to find Stanford.
Move!
Easy there, soldier. I've got to...
On your knees! Hands behind your head!
Lower your weapon and let me through.
On your knees, I said! Now!
He resisted. How?
When Stanford learns that his colleague was held up, he'll want to know who was responsible for it. There will be consequences to pay.
Stanford!
Scan your implant.
Are we all right?
Yeah. Next time, let me know.
That was close. I'll have to be careful.
Damn! Unbelievable. Fucking implants. Yeah, it's me again. I can't get into anything. I'm telling you, the database is locked. If I keep it up, I'll block the entire system. Sorry, I don't see what else I can do to help you. I'd ask Stanford himself, but he's not on this floor.
Have you tried the archives?
The archives? I think so. Maybe. I'll take a look. Well, if I could open the door.
An implant database. If it were unlocked, I could locate Stanford. But I would need a red implant to do that. One from the Society of St. Leopold. What do these symbols mean?
Oh, what now? Please, the door won't open. I thought your test was over.
Yeah, but you have to put everything back the way it was. Otherwise, the security blocks everything. I'll take care of it, but I have to finish this first.
Very practical.
That's why we do our tests in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
If you're in a hurry, you can take a look.
I'll wait.
That should work.
All that for nothing.
That changed the number that's displayed.
I'm getting tired. Ugh.
Oh. Is that it?
All that for nothing.
That should work. I don't understand.
That's more like it.
There we go. Finally. I hope I find something in the archives, but I doubt I will.
It looks like a converted military base. Left over from the Cold War, most likely.
Hurry up, Henry. What part of I need those results wasn't clear? A child would understand. Why can't you?
That looks like an elevator panel.
When you're done with that, get started on cleaning the last tank.
Very well.
A removable valve. This isn't for a large pipe. She has a red implant that could help me find Stanford.
Good. Huh. Rather effective. Yes, that should shut a lot of them up. Who developed this amazing weapon? No, not her. There's no way.
It appears as if acid has eaten through this cable. That needs to go right to the control panel.
Higher clearance required.
That must not be the right one.
Experiment in progress. Pyrolysis is required before opening.
There's a red implant. It might be the one I'm looking for. There must be a way to get him out of here. This emblem has been severely burned. The cover of a very old book. These diamonds are nothing compared to the ones I used to sell. It was long ago. Meet me there.
All right.
I'm getting tired. Oh. All that for nothing.
Higher clearance required.
Doesn't seem to work. cover of a very old book. The cover of a very old book. Excuse me,
It's pointless. He won't answer.
Excuse me?
You'll have a hard time getting Father Joseph's attention. In the meantime, please don't make too much noise.
I'm getting tired. Ugh.
What? Fine. Very well. I'm coming.
Ah, thus Cain went to Abel.
Excuse me?
My conviction might not be as strong as it used to, but I can still sense your true nature. My stomach is in knots. I'm not wrong, am I?
And you aren't crying out for help?
Should I? We could just have a conversation. Quietly.
Why?
I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. To meet a kindred, face to face. Who knows? Maybe you'll also learn something from the exchange. I am Father Joseph Manneh.
You can call me Galeb.
Galeb? Very well. That's a much better start to our conversation. Or an exchange of best practices. I consider myself an interpreter of the great book of your existence. And you are a fascinating subject.
Just what exactly am I to you? A variety of guinea pig?
Have you heard of Raphael Renzi?
I've heard that name somewhere. A Renaissance Inquisitor, if my memory serves me right.
That is correct. I didn't expect you'd know him.
Didn't Renzi have a change of heart?
Yes. He came to believe that vampires were creatures of God, and as such, they deserved salvation. He was burned for his belief.
That's the Inquisition's solution to everything.
But Renzi's ideas were handed down over the centuries. The church may have issued the Florentine decree, but the questions he raised at the time still have gone unanswered.
An inquisitor with remorse?
Something like that.
You might be exactly what I'm looking for here. We could work together, but you're siding with the barbarians. A scholar like you has no place here.
You're mistaken about us. Our common interest is to understand you.
Then you must be blind.
What makes you say that?
The First Inquisition targeted heretics. We all know how that played out. In torture and flames.
But that's all so far behind us. We don't have to make the same mistakes.
I'm sure you know better than I do what happened in London and Vienna. And now, Boston.
Unfortunately, the evidence is stacking up. Maybe what we're doing here isn't any different.
It's obvious. Open your eyes.
Admit that we can't just stand by and do nothing. Vampires are a threat. Why should I help you?
I imagine your study of Renzi is forbidden. Aren't you afraid of being discovered and burned at the stake beside us?
Of course. I am extremely discreet. I believe that there are some who are beginning to have doubts about me.
Maybe you're on the wrong side.
I see what you mean. You must understand my hesitation. If you were in my shoes, would you trust yourself? You're not a sheep. That's obvious. But that doesn't mean you'd help your enemies.
You made your decision when you chose not to call security. There's no reason to hesitate now.
You don't understand the predicament in which I find myself. It seems so simple when you say it. But if evil is among us, it will be difficult to defeat. Like the snake in the Garden of Eden.
So, I'll cut off its head.
You mean to kill Monsignor Stanford? You're mad. That's not the solution.
It has to be done. I think I've proven to you that I'm a reasonable being.
Well, you have certainly been surprising.
I wouldn't risk coming here to eliminate your leader if I didn't think it was absolutely necessary.
Indeed. If it's to serve the cause of justice, sometimes a sacrifice must be made. I don't know where Stanford is, but you can locate Chiara Favarone in the clinic. She's the only person who has access to that on the main computer.
Very well, then.
But please, no unnecessary violence. Leave, now, before someone finds us together.
Not so fast. I'm counting on your discretion.
And I am counting on yours.
He won't betray me. And who knows? Maybe I'll run into him again.
All that for nothing.
I'm getting tired. Ugh.
Florins that belong to former hunters. What do they hope to get out of them?
The latest results aren't good.
That's a lot of blood. What are they doing here? A red implant. Maybe the one that I need.
The epidermis is already breaking down. I've been working on this for way too long.
This locker belongs to Professor Henry. This locker belongs to Professor Henry.
Higher clearance required.
Doesn't seem to work.
All right.
Human blood? I thought they only studied us.
If Favarone thinks I work better under pressure...
Notes on cell renewal. It would appear they are attempting to use our regenerative abilities on humans. They'll never be able to do it.
Tell me you weren't there for Favarone's meltdown.
I only caught the end.
Great. She yells at me in front of everyone now. It's her way of motivating the troops.
There are less painful techniques.
I'd be a lot faster if I didn't have to double as her personal assistant. I'm in the middle of a promising procedure, but I keep getting interrupted. No matter. I'd better stop complaining.
What's bothering you?
I'd rather be careful. If someone were to hear us...
Henry, if you don't want to be the next body under my scalpel, I need those lab results by tomorrow.
It's just a routine inspection. Could you open your locker for me?
What? I've never heard of any sort of inspection. That's an invasion of my privacy.
I understand. Can you open the door to the cold storage?
I'm afraid not. Dr. Favarone has the security pass. She doesn't give it to just anyone.
I'll be going now.
Back to work. All right. Concentrate.
Higher clearance required.
Doesn't seem to work. He doesn't look too good. No sign of hostility. Even towards me. Slow breathing. He's dying.
If Favarone thinks I work better under pressure...
All right. That's better.
Easy. Those are ideal to avoid contaminating the experiment environment.